Hey guys, it's me, EODGamer here. Now, I want to share with you how exactly I'm profiting from middle game season right now, where it's crafting season. Everyone is buying white gear like these over here, as we talked about on the channel, where we take bulk crafting, slap in essences, eventually with a high-end crafter, you slap in omens and stuff like that. Everyone is now doing it to get the best gear because a lot of us have a lot more resources. But in this video, I want to share with you the other side of things. Instead of the bulk crafter now, if you're interested in those bulk crafting videos, of course, check the channel out, more details. But this video is the other side, the seller, supplier of these white equipment here. You take very, very little risk because you don't even embark on any risk taking and you get to do the fun stuff like fighting. Some of you don't really like crafting. You think it's like a gamble fest. Some of you don't really like trading too much. This is actually a lot more fantastic as well. The biggest problem, and some of you might realize in getting a lot of these gear, is how do you even hoard so many of these? It will take weeks and weeks, hours and hours of gameplay. Now, what you see here on my screen, all these level 82, the ones that are darkened out are all level 83 ones because I only filtered now by 82 normals. It took me only about, okay, quote unquote, like only, right, 3 hours to get all of these equipment on my account right now. And there's so many things that I managed to get. All of these are all white gear, normal gear that I'm able to craft to either make content, to either continue crafting or like bulk sell them for a lot of money. Because as you know, once our videos went out on like the crafting videos, a lot of people would have started doing it. And now as more people have resources, they buy up these breach rings like crazy. They're starting to craft those end game attribute stacking gear. It's so expensive. But this video, I'll share with you exactly how I'm making my money. And you can get all of this in like 3 hours or less. I took 3 hours, non-stop grinding. I managed to get it. I got even 52% with 1.6 million gold. So a lot of the benefits that you get from playing the game, getting gold, so that you can churn in our other strategies. If you want to make more money, you want to make your first pot of gold, you can check out our channel as well, where we talk about the Zero to Mirror series as well to help you get your first pot of gold if you don't have the resources to run this strategy that we talk about. This is more for like middle game. I won't waste your time. The trick is buying a lot of Breachstone. Some of you are like, oh, duh, it's Breachstones. Not quite so simple. Why is Breachstones the meta for getting white gear? Some of you might be saying, Breachstones are so expensive. You pay like 20 divines for 27. You can just go into maps and juice up the maps, get all of these 82 gear, 83 gear, put it in the stash. Yes, you can, but it takes up a lot of time. In terms of if you are a busy person, maybe you're a working adult, you are studying as well, or perhaps you're very, very busy, you don't have hours and hours as a full-time job, for example, like streamers, content creators and stuff like that, to do these kind of things. Juicing up maps is technically very, very efficient, cost efficient, because it's pretty much for free. You slap in some nodes, you irradiate them on a corrupted node, you get a breach node as well. You go in, you farm these nodes, very, very attractive because they drop a lot of white gear in them. But realistically speaking, this is like a curve, right? You have peaks where you get a lot of nice drops, and then suddenly you have troughs where you can't really get anything over there. You are preparing the map, you're getting ready to juice, which takes up realistically a lot of time. In order to get so much white gear, it takes you like 1 week, 2 weeks. By doing Breachstones, the best part about this is when the breach ends, the loot is right at the end as well. So you don't even have to walk back and forth and teleport. You can just go in, clear the monsters in like a minute or 2 minutes, and then straight away find the loot at end. Let me show you, and I'll show you the P&L later on as well. So I spent 20 divines. Of course, you don't have to spend 20 divines like me. You can start smaller, like 2 times, 3 times. In fact, while you're playing the entire game, save your Breachstones, run it all at once, and then you will see the benefits as well. Now, most importantly, you need to have a difficulty level 4 at least on your nodes. So over here, doesn't matter what you are, whatever node you pick, you need the Twisted Domain difficulty level 4. You can even do it 4 out of 8 because you can just select 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get the Twisted Domain difficulty. You don't even have to fight the boss. Let me just show you real quick. And of course, if you're finding value in this video so far, do help me like, comment and subscribe. It will help this video reach out to more people as well. And I will not even done like where do you sell the gear and stuff like that. I'll share with you in a bit, but let me show you why it is. My gear, not exactly the best. I am going to show you this strategy and I'm just gonna basic attack the monsters as much as I can, right? So it's gonna take very, very quickly. So as you can see, it's the highest level. Okay, basic attack and some lightning arrow, but most of my nodes are on my basic attack. So my lightning arrow was like only like much lower than my basic attack. So it's quite fun. Like you just go in, you bungle the stuff. As you can see, I'm just like freaking basic attacking all of them. So any Most characters will be able to do this. You just need a little bit of investment in your gear as well, which we talk about on the channel on our Zero to Mirror series. If you are looking for your first pot of gold, check that video out first. And then this video is really a lot better once you have some resources to clear. It's also fun because it's quite therapeutic to like just beat up all these monsters non-stop. So as you can see, I'm just like basic attacking, walking, basic attacking and walking. It takes me like 1 minute or 2 minutes to clear the entire map. Just base. I'm not even like using any skills. You can pretty much like read or do something while you're doing this. So as you can see, I'm just like freaking basic attacking them. Fun stuff, man. And it's because it's like a breach, so it's very, very high octane. Let's just speed it up. I'll shoot some skills at it. Okay, now we move on. There's a lot of rare monsters. Normally, it's a bit of RNG, so sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't get lucky. There are many times that my maps, today I've run like 20 plus already. Twice I actually got a nice Divine Orbs as well. So I got 10% cashback, 2 Divine Orbs. So 10% cashback just from 2 drops. Which is really, really nice, just from clearing this. You don't even have to fight the boss. So it's like super time efficient. If you guys are busy, you just want the best. You had a long day already, you just want to like beat up monsters. You don't even want to like think about juicing maps and stuff. Try this out. Like I think it's super fun. So as you can see, we just bunga all the monsters. It's very fun. And then you push all the way. And the hard part is, of course, it's very difficult to get 82 gear because all your crafting stuff in the domain only gives you, your rock and stuff only gives you up to like 79. So you can't get all the juicy high-end ones. And if you're a warrior or something, or some people just simply do not supply boots. If you're trying to buy white items, you have to trade with people one by one. It's a pain, right? No one wants that. You want to do the fun stuff like fighting. At the same time, I'm getting EXP while I'm doing this. So it's super great stuff. So what do? I basically pick up, there's so many things. You can get so much catalyst also. So you spend 170, let's say it's about approximately 170 Exile. You get adaptive catalysts back, which are expensive. Of course, you have many other stuff. All these catalysts that we talked about, how the use on the channel as well. Sometimes you get a bit luckier. This is not really a fantastic run. We didn't even get an Exile drop, but it's a long-term average. We just keep doing. You sometimes get uncut skill gem level 20 as well, which is quite nice. But so what I do is I just basically come in here. I pick up everything useful. The breach rings especially, they are so juicy. All of the expert gear, boots and stuff like that, I'll pick them up in a bit as well. But I come in administratively, I just go back once, I identify them, I sell them off. So I get gold in this first part. So I spend some exiles to actually get gold. So now you can see I have 1.6 million. You get to check the gear as well. T9, T2, mace, maybe I don't want this. So I sell some, I get money. This one is a mace, maybe not that popular. So I sell this. Maybe I don't want this as well. I sell this. So you can check the gear and you might even get really good gear at the same time. So just by this, we already got 2 blank rings and we have 1 ring that maybe looks not too bad. Maybe we can check this out a little bit more as well so that we can see exactly what the quality is. But you keep doing this, you keep cycling through, you'll get a lot of stuff. In the end of the day, you just keep like dumping in. For example, my breach rings, after one of them, I'll just dump them into one stash. This is my own way of allocating. You can split it up accordingly. But after running everything, this is the amount of catalyst that I got for today. I sold off all of the expensive ones. So just by running a simple few tricks, I got so much adaptive catalyst, 100 plus, which is by now is like almost 3-4 divines worth just from this catalyst. All these other valuable catalysts over here also is going to be a couple of divines worth because of the quantity that it is. So I spend 20 divines, I get like 5 divines back in catalyst form at least minimum. At the same time, you get tons of breach rings. You get tons of these plundering breach precursor tablets which can drop as well. If you're lucky, you can get a lot of high rolls quantity as well, which you can sell to get even more cash back. And if that wasn't it, you have the best part about all. You have the breach rings which are so difficult to get, and you get across the board white items for every single category, whether it's body, whether it's boots, whether it's helmets. If you're a warrior, no one is selling you maces. Hey, you manage to get tons of your class gear as well. If you're looking for crossbows, very rare, but not anymore. You have tons of it accessible, so you can craft your own gear as well. If you're looking for quarterstaffs, I managed to get a lot as well. The ones that I use personally, of course, to craft is already wands and bows, so a lot much lesser than the other stuff, which we will do in the channel in a little bit. Scepters, you also have a lot of them, so it's really very efficient for well-rounded account progress. With tons of gold, some of you maybe don't really like trading strategies. You can go and gamble, whatever, but I don't think it's very, very good. I don't like the gamble strategy. We have a lot of other arbitrage strategies that we teach you how to make your first pot of gold on the channel. It requires a lot of gold. So this funds my strategies, which I get back later on. So it saves you a lot of time. It's so fun because you go into the breach matches, you bash through a lot of things, you get a lot of resources back. And that is pretty much what I'm running now as a well-rounded strategy to get gold, to get white items to craft. I don't even depend on the market anymore. So whether people are charging me 1 divine each breach ring or stuff like that, I don't care because I'm just buying breachstones, which are abundance in SS, where a lot of people don't follow this strategy yet. But yeah, that's how I get all my gear. If you guys like me sharing more of such content, whenever I find a new strategy, I'll be sharing with you guys as well. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to be notified early, because these videos tend to be a little bit better the earlier you watch them. And thank you guys again so much for watching. Check out these 2 other videos, which I teach you what exactly are people doing with these white items. How do you bulk craft, or how do you even get more money in Path of Exile 2? Check it out. See you guys in the next video.